Welcome to the Hour of Power in less than 10 minutes. Hi, my name is Bea-Marie, and you see this gigantic head? Yes, a couple of you have already asked me about my black hat, and this is my wonderful, wonderful new addition to my collection. I just love hats. So, today I want to talk to you about the importance of making the right decision. So, we're at the end of the year, and some of us, well, basically all of my clients in my membership right now are thinking about, reflecting on the past year, thinking about the decisions that they made, what kind of path those decisions have taken them down. I hope I'm making myself clear. So every decision that you make has consequences. Good or bad, it doesn't really matter, but it's like reflecting on the decisions that you made. Was it the right decision, or could you have taken another one? Or what if, what could have, what... Okay, I'm going to burst the bubble right here, because there is no right or wrong decision. Every decision that you make in that moment is the perfect decision for you to make. We almost kill our brains by trying to create or to think about every possible outcome for our decisions that we are making. So this is just a really, really basic example, but this hat. I was in Valencia and I was there. We had an afternoon off time, and my girl Lauren and I went for a little walk, and we went into the shop and I saw the hat and I was like, oh no, I'm not going to buy it. And in my brain, there were those really, really, trying to figure out every detail why I cannot buy this hat. It doesn't fit in my suitcase. That was not wrong. That was wrong. And all those different things. And then all of a sudden Lauren said, Bea, this is your hat. And I was like, yes, I know, but I'm trying to figure out a way not to buy it. So this is just a plain basic example, because if I had bought the hat or not, it didn't really matter. Sometimes we think that our business decisions are so freaking important that we cannot make a mistake. I'm telling you, and I want to take the pressure out of this. There is no right or wrong decision. The only thing that has something to do with that decision is the consequences of your decision. So I want to introduce you to a concept that I find really, really intriguing when it comes to decision making, and that is the theory of a multiverse. We live in a universe, so the theory of a multiverse is that there are more universes, like more times and spaces that we reside in right now, but just multi of those. So an immense number, if you want to. And this idea is rooted in cosmology and in quantum mechanics. And in cosmology, it has something to do with in the context of the Big Bang. So that the multiverse is a consequence of cosmic inflation, like a rapid expansion that occurs just after a Big Bang. And in quantum physics, on the other hand, quantum physics introduces us to the concept of superposition and quantum entanglement, hinting that there are realities that where every possible outcome of an event occurs, but in different and parallel universes. So when we think about making a decision, I know this is like a really big and broad concept that I'm throwing at you right now, but as a neuroscience geek and as a, I just really like to geek out on things. So when we make a decision, let's not focus on is it the right one or is it the wrong one, but more of, does it inspire me? Does it bring me joy? And if I make this decision right now, what comes after that? And not in a way of, oh, this is going to ruin this or this is going to ruin this. No, what doors will this decision open? And also by, thinking about that there are multi-different versions and multi-different options. I think it really takes the pressure out of the right decision-making process. So let's talk about the infinity of the possibilities that you have by making decisions. Every decision, like I said, there is no right or wrong. There is like so many infinite possibilities how you can decide. So if you're going into a decision, into this decision-making process, think about that. There's not just black and white. There's not just right or wrong. There is, does it excite me? Does it bring me joy? Is this good for my family? Is it good for the highest good of all? There are so many different options and you get to choose. You don't have to choose the one that is the hardest or the most painful or the right decision. Take the one that excites you. Take the one that just really feels good in an overall concept from every angle. And please don't make it too heavy, because heaviness is what drains the joy, the fun out of work. I love my work. I love making decisions in my work. Of course, there are also parts that I don't like that much, but I try to always find the fun in it, to always find the joy in it. So, to conclude this, every time you face a decision, think about that there's no right or wrong. Think about that you have infinite possibilities with everything, not just decision making. Everything in your life. There are infinite possibilities, infinite outcomes. And when you think about that, I think it takes a lot of the stress already out. And I truly believe that a holiday season without stress right now is the thing that we all cherish the most right now. So I'm going to come back next week with another inspiring hour of power. If you cannot get enough, then please jump into my podcast and listen to that. I have some amazing guests at the moment, 52 weeks of flow on Spotify, Apple Music, and all the popular podcast hosting platforms. And